The International Standard Book Number is a unique numeric commercial book identifier based upon the 9-digit Standard Book Numbering Code created by Gordon Foster, Emeritus Professor of Statistics at Trinity College, Dublin, for the booksellers and stationers Smith and others in 1965. The ISBN configuration of recognition was generated in 1967 by David Whitaker and Emery Koltay. The 10-digit ISBN format was developed by the International Organization for Standardization and was published in 1970 as International Standard ISO 2108. However, the 9-digit SBN code was used in the United Kingdom until 1974. An SBN may be converted to an ISBN by prefixing the digit 0. ISO has appointed the International ISBN Agency as the registration authority for ISBN worldwide, and the ISBN Standard is developed under the control of ISO Technical Committee 46/Subcommittee 9TC 46/SE9. The ISO online facility only refers back to 1978. Since January 1, 2007, ISBNs have contained 13 digits, a format that is compatible with Bookland European Article Number EAN 13s. Occasionally, a book may appear without a printed ISBN if it is printed privately or the author does not follow the usual ISBN procedure. However, this can be rectified later. Another identifier, the International Standard Serial Number, identifies periodical publications such as magazines. Overview: an ISBN is assigned to each edition and variation of a book. For example, an e-book, a paperback, and a hardcover edition of the same book would each have a different ISBN. The ISBN is 13 digits long if assigned on or after January 1, 2007, and 10 digits long if assigned before 2007. An International Standard Book Number consists of 4 parts or 5 parts. For a 13-digit ISBN, a prefix element, a GS1 prefix, so far 978 or 979 have been made available by GS1, the registration group element, the registrant element, the publication element, and a checksum character or check digit. The 13-digit ISBN separates its parts with either a hyphen or a space. Other than the prefix and the check digit, no part of the ISBN has a fixed number of digits. The 10-digit ISBN also separated its parts with either a hyphen or a space. How ISBNs are issued: International Standard Book Numbers issuance is country-specific, in that ISBNs are issued by the ISBN registration agency that is responsible for that country or territory. The ranges of ISBNs assigned to any particular country are based on the publishing profile of the country concerned, and so the ranges will vary depending on the number of books in the number, type, and size of publishers that are active. Some ISBN registration agencies are based in national libraries or within ministries of culture and thus may receive direct funding from government to support their services. In other cases, the ISBN registration service is provided by organizations such as bibliographic data providers who are not government-funded. In Canada, the stated purpose of issuing International Standard Book Numbers for no cost was to encourage Canadian culture. In the United Kingdom, United States, and some other countries, where the service is provided by non-government-funded organizations, the issuing of International Standard Book Numbers requires payment of a fee. Australia: in Australia, ISBNs are issued by the Commercial Library Services Agency Thorpe Boker, and prices range from $42 for a single ISBN through to $2,890 for a block of 1,000 ISBNs. Canada: Library and Archives Canada, a government agency, is responsible for issuing ISBNs, and there is no cost. Works in French are issued an ISBN by the Bibliothèque et Archives Nationales du Quai copyright Beck. India: Rajaramo and National Agency for ISBN under Rajaramo Hunroy Library Foundation, Ministry of Culture is a government agency responsible for registration of Indian publishers, authors, universities, institutions and government departments who are responsible for publishing books. Ireland: the privately held company Nielsen Book Services, part of Nielsen Holdings NV, is responsible for issuing ISBNs and there is a charge. ISBNs are sold in lots of 10 or more. The same company issues ISBNs in the United Kingdom. Pakistan. The National Library of Pakistan is responsible for ISBN registrations for Pakistani publishers, authors, universities, institutions and government departments who are responsible for publishing books. United Kingdom. The privately held company Nielsen Book Services, part of Nielsen Holdings NV, is responsible for issuing ISBNs and there is a charge. ISBNs are sold in lots of 10 or more. The same company issues ISBNs in Ireland. United States. In the United States, the privately held company Boca issues ISBNs. There is a charge which varies depending upon the number of ISBNs purchased, with prices starting from $125 for a single number. Publishers and authors in other countries need to obtain ISBNs from their respective national ISBN registration agency. A directory of ISBN agencies is available on the International ISBN Agency website. Registration Group Identifier. The registration group identifier is a 1 to 5-digit number which is valid within a single prefix element. Registration group identifiers have primarily been allocated within the 978 prefix element. The single-digit group identifiers within the 978 prefix element are 0 or 1 for English-speaking countries, 2 for French-speaking countries, 3 for German-speaking countries, 4 for Japan, 5 for Russian-speaking countries, 7 for People's Republic of China. An example 5-digit group identifier is 99,936, for Bhutan. The allocated group IDs are 0 €5, 600 €621, 7, 80 €94, 950 €989, 9927 €9989, and 99,901 €99,972. Books published in rare languages typically have longer group identifiers. Within the 979 prefix element, the registration group identifier 0 is reserved for compatibility with International Standard music numbers, but such material is not actually assigned an ISBN. The registration group identifiers within prefix element 979 which have been assigned are 10 for France and 11 for the Republic of Korea. The original standard book number had no registration group identifier, but affixing a 0 as prefix to a 9-digit SBN creates a valid 10-digit ISBN. Registrant element. The National ISBN Agency assigns the registrant element and an accompanying series of ISBNs within that registrant element to the publisher. The publisher then allocates one of the ISBNs to each of its books. In most countries, a book publisher is not required by law to assign an ISBN. However, most bookstores only handle ISBN-bearing merchandise. A listing of more than 900,000 assigned publisher codes is published, and can be ordered in book form. The website of the ISBN agency does not offer any free method of looking up publisher codes. Partial lists have been compiled for the English language groups, Identifier 0 and Identifier 1. Publishers receive blocks of ISBNs, with larger blocks allotted to publishers expecting to need them. A small publisher may receive ISBNs of 1 or more digits for the registration group identifier, several digits for the registrant, and a single digit for the publication element. Once that block of ISBNs is used, the publisher may receive another block of ISBNs, with a different registrant element. Consequently, a publisher may have different allotted registrant elements. There also may be more than one registration group identifier used in a country. This might occur once all the registrant elements from a particular registration group have been allocated to publishers. By using variable block lengths, registration agencies are able to customize the allocations of ISBNs that they make to publishers. For example, a large publisher may be given a block of ISBNs where the digits allocated for the registrant element are few and there are many digits allocated for the publication element. Likewise, countries publishing many titles have few allocated digits for the registration group identifier and many for the registrant and publication elements. Here are some sample ISBN tenor codes, illustrating block length variations. Pattern. English language publisher codes follow a systematic pattern, which allows their length to be easily determined, as follows. Check digits. A check digit is a form of redundancy check used for error detection, the decimal equivalent of a binary check bit. It consists of a single digit computed from the other digits in the message. ISBN 10 check digits. The 2001 edition of the official manual of the International ISBN Agency says that the ISBN 10 check digit a euro, which is the last digit of the 10-digit ISBN a euro, must range from 0 to 10, and must be such that the sum of all the 10 digits, each multiplied by its weight, descending from 10 to 1, is a multiple of 11. For example, for an ISBN 10 of 0-306-40615-2. Formally, using modular arithmetic, we can say. It is also true for ISBN 10s that the sum of all the 10 digits, each multiplied by its weight in ascending order from 1 to 10, is a multiple of 11. For this example, formally, we can say. The two most common errors in handling an ISBN are a single altered digit or the transposition of adjacent digits. It can be proved that all possible valid ISBN 10s have at least two digits different from each other. It can also be proved that there are no pairs of valid ISBN 10s with 8 identical digits and 2 transposed digits. The ISBN check digit method therefore ensures that it will always be possible to detect these two most common types of error, that is, if either of these types of error has occurred, the result will never be a valid ISBN a euro. The sum of the digits multiplied by their weights will never be a multiple of 11. However, if the error occurs in the publishing house and goes undetected, the book will be issued with an invalid ISBN. In contrast, it is possible for other types of error, such as 2 altered non-transposed digits, or 3 altered digits, to result in a valid ISBN number. ISBN 10 check digit calculation. Modular arithmetic is convenient for calculating the check digit using modulus 11. Each of the first 9 digits of the 10-digit ISBN a euro excluding the check digit, its alpha a euro, is multiplied by a number in a sequence from 10 to 2, and the remainder of the sum, with respect to 11, is computed. The resulting remainder, plus the check digit, must equal 11. Therefore, the check digit is modulo 11. Taking the remainder modulo 11 a second time accounts for the possibility that the first remainder is 0. Without the second modulo operation, the calculation could end up with 11 minus 0 equals 11, which is invalid. For example, the check digit for an ISBN 10 of 0-306-40615 is calculated as follows. Thus the check digit is 2, and the complete sequence is ISBN 0-306-40615-2. The value required to satisfy this condition might be 10. If so, an X should be used. ISBN 13 check digit calculation. The 2005 edition of the International ISBN Agency's official manual describes how the 13-digit ISBN check digit is calculated. The ISBN 13 check digit, which is the last digit of the ISBN, must range from 0 to 9 and must be such that the sum of all the 13 digits, each multiplied by its weight, alternating between 1 and 3, is a multiple of 10. Formally, using modular arithmetic, we can say the calculation of an ISBN 13 check digit begins with the first 12 digits of the 13-digit ISBN. Each digit, from left to right, is alternately multiplied by 1 or 3, then those products are summed modulo 10 to give a value ranging from 0 to 9. Subtracted from 10, that leaves a result from 1 to 10. A 0 replaces a 10, so, in all cases, a single check digit results. For example, the ISBN 13 check digit of 978-0-306-40615 is calculated as follows. S equals 9A, 1 plus 7A, 3 plus 8A, 1 plus 0A, 3 plus 3A, 1 plus 0A, 3 plus 6A, 1 plus 4A, 3 plus 0A, 1 plus 6A, 3 plus 1A, 1 plus 5A, 3, equals 9 plus 21 plus 8 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 6 plus 12 plus 0 plus 18 plus 1 plus 15, equals 93, 93/10 equals 9 remainder 3, 10 euro 3 equals 7. Thus, the check digit is 7, and the complete sequence is ISBN 978-0-306-40615-7. Formally, the ISBN 13 check digit calculation is. This check system euro similar to the UPC check digit formula euro does not catch all errors of adjacent digit transposition. Specifically, if the difference between two adjacent digits is 5, the check digit will not catch their transposition. For instance, the above example allows this situation with the 6 followed by a 1. The correct order contributes 3a, 6 plus 1a, 1 equals 19 to the sum. While, if the digits are transposed, the contribution of those two digits will be 3a, 1 plus 1a, 6 equals 9. However, 19 and 9 are congruent modulo 10, and so produce the same final result. Both ISBNs will have a check digit of 7. The ISBN 10 formula uses the prime modulus 11, which avoids this blind spot, but requires more than the digits 0 to 9 to express the check digit. Additionally, if the sum of the second, fourth, sixth, eighth, 10th, and 12th digits is tripled then added to the remaining digits, the total will always be divisible by 10. ISBN 10 to ISBN 13 conversion. The conversion is quite simple as one only needs to prefix 978 to the existing number and calculate the new checksum using the ISBN 13 algorithm. Errors in usage. Publishers and libraries have varied policies about the use of the ISBN check digit. Publishers sometimes fail to check the correspondence of a book title and its ISBN before publishing it. That failure causes book identification problems for libraries, booksellers, and readers. Most libraries and booksellers display the book record for an invalid ISBN issued by the publisher. The Library of Congress catalog contains books published with invalid ISBNs, which it usually tags with the phrase cancelled ISBN. However, book ordering systems such as Amazon.com will not search for a book if an invalid ISBN is entered to its search engine. EISBN. There are no EISBN or EISBN numbers. Only the term ISBN should be used. EAN format used in barcodes, and upgrading. Currently the barcodes on a book's back cover are EAN 13. They may have a separate barcode encoding 5 digits for the currency and the recommended retail price. For 10-digit ISBNs, the number 978, the Bookland country code, is prefixed to the ISBN in the barcode data, and the check digit is recalculated according to the EAN 13 formula. Partly because of an expected shortage in certain ISBN categories, the International Organization for Standardization decided to migrate to a 13-digit ISBN. The process began January 1, 2005 and was planned to conclude January 1, 2007. As of 2011, all the 13-digit ISBNs begin with 978. As the 978 ISBN supply is exhausted, the 979 prefix will be introduced. Part of the 979 prefix is reserved for use with the Musicland code for musical scores within ISMN. 10-digit ISMN codes differed visually as they began with an M letter. The barcode represents the M as a 0, and for checksum purposes it counted as a 3. All ISMNs are now 13 digits commencing 979-0. 979-1 to 979-9 will be used by ISBN. Publisher identification code numbers are unlikely to be the same in the 978 and 979 ISBNs. Likewise, there is no guarantee that language area code numbers will be the same. Moreover, the 10-digit ISBN check digit generally is not the same as the 13-digit ISBN check digit. Because the GTIN 13 is part of the Global Trade Item Number System, the 13-digit ISBN falls within the 14-digit data field range. Barcode format compatibility is maintained, because the ISBN 13 barcode format is identical to the EAN barcode format of existing ISBN 10s. So, migration to an EAN-based system allows booksellers the use of a single numbering system for both books and non-book products that is compatible with existing ISBN-based data, with only minimal changes to information technology systems. Hence, many booksellers migrated to EAN barcodes as early as March 2005. Although many American and Canadian booksellers were able to read EAN 13 barcodes before 2005, most general retailers could not read them. The upgrading of the UPC barcode system to full EAN 13, in 2005, eased migration to the ISBN 13 in North America. See also, ASIN, CODEN, DOI, ESTC, ETTN, ISAN, ISMN, ISWC, ISSC, ISSN, ISTC, ISWN, LCCN, List of Group O ISBN Publisher Codes, List of Group 1 ISBN Publisher Codes, OCLC Number, Registration Authority, SICI, Special, Book Sources, Wikipedia's ISBN Search Page, VD16, in English, Bibliography of books printed in the German-speaking countries of the 16th century, VD17, in English, Bibliography of books printed in the German-speaking countries of the 17th century, Notes and References. External links, ISO 2108-2005 at www.iso.org, Transition. Are you ready for ISBN 13? Araboka LLC. Description of the ISBN to EAN upgrade process at bookwap.org. International ISBN Agency Euro coordinates and supervises the worldwide use of the ISBN system. Numerical list of group identifiers. List of language region prefixes, free conversion tool, ISBN 10 to ISBN 13 and ISBN 13 to ISBN 10 from the ISBN Agency. Also shows correct hyphenation and verifies if ISBNs are valid or not. RFC 3187 using International Standard Book Numbers as Uniform Resource Names, Implementation Guideline ISA PDFA, 51.0 KB, for the 13-digit ISBN code.